Not too much, not too much. Excited to be live. First time, ready to go.
We'll wait till everyone kind of clicks in here for a bit, but right off the start, first episode live. We'll make sure people get in here, get them time after we just kind of sent everything out. But hey, we're live on YouTube, we're live on Twitter, we're live on Instagram. First time on Instagram. Attaboy, boys. We're growing, right? Frick, you and I had a heck of a time out in Oshawa this weekend. What a stellar place that is. People are asking me, what's Oshawa like? Like, what is that fan base like? And man, it's so hard to describe because it's so different than what you kind of see, like what I see out here with Calgary and when the Rush were here. It's kind of different. Like to me, they don't just like host the game of lacrosse. They kind of like it consumes it. The building breathes every shift. The crowd goes nuts. It's passionate. It's knowledgeable, and it's not just for like noise sake. It's like anticipation. Like it gives me to a point where, Halifax, for example, Halifax makes a big mistake and Oshawa's right down on their throat. That fan base is just up and out of their seats, loud and proud, and I don't know how to explain other than that, Frick. What do you think about the fan base out there?
Well, it's probably one of the most knowledgeable fan bases in the NLL, right? Like just right off of the hop, they have how many Minto Cup champions that come out of Whitby, how many Man Cup champions, how many NLL champions. Like it is like I like to call it the mecca of lacrosse, right? Like we host a festival every year. There's hundreds of thousands of kids, hundreds of games over a week span. Um, so just in that instance, or in that sense, sorry, like the fan base is already knowledgeable. Like they know what's going on, right? Like we were in the post game press conference, and even Ty Kurt said it, right? It's like an important reset, and they're cheering not just for Dyson Williams throwing a backhand pass like they would maybe in Albany or in maybe a little bit of non-traditional lacrosse markets, but they're knowledgeable, they're passionate. Like obviously Oshawa, it likes to party. It has a good time, right? Bond Street, they're the post game and pre game sponsor. They put on a great event,
Electric.
right? It's like they do a soccer style walk down from the pub into the rink. Like it's unbelievable. It's a great atmosphere. It's a great fan base. But again, like Toller, man, like it's you're good and you're in Whitby or you're in Oshawa, like the fans are gonna show up, then they're gonna show out. And I just want to thank everybody for the weekend. Like they showed out. We had the Green Gales alumni sitting right beside us, which was a huge honor for me being a national champion with the Green Gales. Like it was minus the guy that runs the organization. I love everything about the Green Gales, right? So you know um but it's a good time, right? Like you guys like that one. I can't stand that little fuck. Jesus Christ. Um, it's a good time. Like and we had a good time, and like our camera guy Josh, he did a great job. Watsy did a great job filling in for Toller. The boys were buzzing. Everybody was, like Clarky was like, "Hey, you guys are doing a great job." We had the owner or the president or whomever that guy was come up and say we're doing a good job, and you were saying something about some bigwig saying that they want us to come back or we're welcome back, or it was a great time. Told you missed a hell of an event, brother.
Yeah, I know. But like Frick said, though, the big key in Oshawa is the people, the knowledge of the game from Peterborough down all around that area. They're coming in there and they know the game, and that's the biggest key too. I mean, they know it's great talent, and you know what? Now they're getting to see it live, and it's tough in Brooklyn too because they don't get all the players that in the NLL that always play there, so they always don't get to see all the talent, and now they're getting to see it firsthand, and they're witnessing some great lacrosse and witnessed a little bit of a shit show at the end, but other than that, it was all a pretty good game.
It was pretty quiet though right after the start, like Frick. Like it was quiet. Like it was kind of like what kind of Oshawa Firewolves team that we're going to get in right in off the hop. Like
Yeah, but that's
man, and
good.
then
That's the knowledge. That's the knowledge of Oshawa.
yeah,
They know.
yeah,
Okay,
yeah,
what team are we getting today? The team's going to get shit kicked 69, or the team's going to shit kick you 69. That's the knowledge of the game. You know what I mean? Like they know.
Well,
yeah.
I think the fan base might have been a little bit nervous as well.
Yeah, for sure.
Right? Like it's like they're on the precipice right now of are we gonna boo this team out of the building, or are we just gonna keep, rocking it with our cock out kind of thing? Right? Like but again, like they're knowledgeable, and Toller, you played here for years. Like you've seen it with your own eyes. Like, and back in the day it was different, but if the Red were good, Iroquois Park was rocking, and it was not, I don't want to say sold out, but it wasn't the shit show, dog and pony show that it is now. Right? But when they're bad, you can have a conversation with your sister that's up in the corner while you're on the floor because it's so goddamn quiet in there.
Well,
unless you're playing Peterborough and they bring their crowd down, but like the fan base knows what they want. They know what to expect, and they're gonna, again, like they're gonna show up and they're gonna show out, or they're gonna stay at home. Like you see with the Generals too, right? The OHL team. When the OHL team's good, that place is buzzing. Yeah. Downtown Oshawa, as much of a dump it is, it's buzzing.
Yeah.
Right, but when they're shit, it's. You got the guy up there in the corner with 3 seats and his dog's taking up 2 of them.
Well, that's the thing. Oshawa loses that game 16-7 or something like that. The Boo Birds are coming out, and who knows what happens? You know what I mean? Like that's a huge win for Oshawa, in my opinion. A huge statement win.
Not only are they coming out, like they might not be coming back in. Yeah, and you got to remember, Toller, they're on the road for 4 straight weeks.
I know.
If they hadn't got smashed, that team is forgotten about.
Yeah, they're coming home to 2,500 people.
Yeah. At best, because they were giving out 500 comps.
All right, before we get into Week 7 chaos, quick shout out to GAT Wealth Management, your trusted partner in building long-term financial confidence. Whether it's investing, retirement planning, or protect what you've built, GAT Wealth helps you make smart, disciplined decisions on and off the floor. Big thanks to GAT Wealth Management for sporting Loose Mesh. At first, is there any news out your guys' way, Toll? You got any news happening out your way? What's been going on with you?
Well, not mostly the guys that we thought were getting fired all won. So, well, a couple of them won, so they stayed apart. Our number one, I didn't have him in the bag. Then Frick told me about him. He went to number 1. They won out in thingy. But other than that, no, I haven't really heard that much. Couple, maybe a little injuries in that here and there. But other than that, not too much. But it was a good weekend of lacrosse.
Fricky?
Big U11 coaching announcement today. Old McMike's running the U11 bench. That's gonna be an absolute fucking time.
You're brave, man. You're brave.
You field and box or just field, or both?
Probably field and box. I don't know if we'll have the numbers for a field squad. Well, I guess we'll have it 7-on-7 still. I think at U11, right? But I got the next Rick Passfield in net. Like this goalie, you want to talk about a goalie factory? Northumberland minor lacrosse might be the next great goalie factory. You got Tucker Williams, who is head over shoulders was the best goalie in U15 last year. He should be probably one of the best goalies for the next 2 years in U17. Is probably the number 1 overall draft pick in the 2030 Junior A draft. Behind him now in the U15 team, you have this kid named, and I'm going to butcher the shit out of this Italian name. And I say it wrong because it's built into my head, okay? There's a pasta sauce, and it's an oil and tomato sauce. It's called all'olio. And that's how I say his name for some reason. But his name is Michael Aolio. And this kid is going into a minor U15 year. Absolute massive kid. Like 6'1" already. He's huge. He moves. He can throw the ball. Wow. And then at U11, they have this kid named Emerson Fields, who is just the next up-and-coming goaltender. And that's the one that I got. And I'm telling you right now, this team is going to be – we're going to be talked about in August. We're going to be talked about.
He'll be a good goalie. I'll show you a good coach.
Exactly. Everybody's asking me like, well, what are you doing taking a U11 team? Well, I can't win with the best goalie in U15. I might as well try and go and win with the best goalie in U11. I can guaranteed I can outcoach guys in U11. Guaranteed.
So I was, yeah, that was my next question. Did you step down to U11 so hopefully you can win a championship and you can give yourself a Toller pat on the back or what?
You got you know what? Like I'm gonna like motherfuck both of you here right now. I don't care what Toller says about me losing in the U15 age group. I lost to a team in St. Catharines that had 7 kids that weren't supposed to be on their team.
Oh,
They had like five Americans, 5 Americans, and 2 out of district kids. I had 7 minors on my team alone, and 1 double minor. It's a win. Like, of course, I'm going to lose to a team that's brought in 3 of their best players from a place to where like they shouldn't be playing. They're like, come on.
But the thing is, you lost. The team was that. The thing is, you can't be upset because that team was actually better than you guys. Like man for man, they were better.
Their depth was better.
You beat them. You're the coach of the year by hands down in minor lacrosse history. You're the coach of the year. You beat them.
If that was a series, like if you go to a 7-game series, we win that series.
I think you get out coached by Louis.
Louis wasn't the coach there, meathead.
Lordy was the D coach.
Yeah, Lordy was the D coach. Ask Lordy how he got the 1 power play of the game. I outsmarted him. No, hey, true story. So it's like at the end of the period, close to the end of the period, and they call a timeout with the ball in their own end, or it was the stop play or something. So we put a little bit of a press on, obviously, right? Paul Day in the crowd yelling, "They gotta press, pull the goalie, they gotta press." So they go to pull the goalie. I called the press off. They go to put their goalie back in, but the guy's already in the floor. Play starts. Fricky starts freaking out. Too many men. Get a power play call. Look out, Lordy. Go, I got you on that one, sucker. Oh, outsmarted them. No, we beat them. We beat them in qualifiers. Right? They got us in field lacrosse. We got them in qualifiers. They had us at the end, but again, I'll stick by my guns. I'm an arrogant fuck. If that's a 4-game series, I think we take them. Mathematically, the next game's mine. They won 1, I won 1, they won 1, I win the next one.
Oh my god!
Next game was mine.
Good thing it's not a best of 3, hey, Toll?
It should be.
It should be. Hey, I love that tournament. I gotta get out there and see what this Ontario Festival all about is. I wish we had that over in Alberta, but we're stuck in our military ways of not trying to, move along and do something about it. But let's move into, before I go, thanks for asking, but jumping on with the junior A minors out here, Tully. That way we can do a better job than what you did at the Minto this year. Not too bad, but
Well, we would have did a better job if the commissioner from Alberta didn't know the rules properly. Would actually be the president and set the rules where everyone knew they were straight before everyone went to a game, and then they changed the rules. Then you're diving, then you're not diving. So if everyone knew the rules, including the refs, then maybe it would have been a little bit different. But anyways, go ahead. What were you saying? You're a scout.
Yeah, I'm a scout for the minors now, helping them out, trying to bring in guys from wherever who wants to come and play junior A. Might not get an opportunity out in Ontario for whatever reason. If they, seem like a good fit, try to bring them over, and if not, well, it is what it is, right? But no, so that I'm helping with them, and then I'm not too sure what, as Frick talked about a little bit, I'm not too sure what I'm going to be doing this year for coaching wise. Probably a U17 team somewhere, U17A team somewhere, but not sure. Options are still on the table. Like Tolly says, don't sell yourself short, but sell yourself to make some.
As many brown paper bags as you can make.
That's right. All right, let's get into the state of lacrosse recap of Week 7. Halifax walks into Ottawa, steals one late, taking it 13-11 over the Black Bears. After getting blanked in the second quarter, trailing 6-3 at half, Thunderbirds flipped the game with a massive third period. Will McLeod making his NL debut with 4 goals, including a momentum swinging pair underneath a minute, while Warren Hill slammed the door with 47 saves. Ottawa got a big night from Riley O'Connor with 8 points, but every push was answered. Halifax stayed composed late, finished the job on the road. The difference was goaltending and execution when it mattered. Frick, I love Higgy, man. I think Higgy is one of those good goalies, but looking at the stat sheet, 33 shots on goal, making only 20 saves, that's not going to cut it out.
Not going to cut it out. He doesn't need to cut it out. Like, he's fine. He's fine. Like, the guy is what? He set the record for saves in the NLL season the last 2 years.
Yeah.
Like,
no, for sure.
Doss, you just don't like goalies.
Some,
I agree with Frick. I agree.
I don't.
It's crazy. Like, it's absolutely fucking crazy.
I hate goalies, man. Make a save.
My team any day.
Huh? Higgy, yeah. No, I'm not saying that Higgy's a bad goalie, but I'm just saying, you know,
you just said.
Like you're making.
Like, it was almost verbatim
oh my
exactly
God!
What you said.
I said it's not going to cut it. I said, Frick.
What
I
I
said
heard
it's.
Is the guy's a bum and you got to cut him.
Hey, Frick. Good thing Dawson's not a goalie scout, because there wouldn't be any goalie signed up for you, Dawson. You're a goalie scout. No one would come to you.
No.
No goalie's coming to you.
I'm saying what I'm saying is making 20 saves on 33 shots.
It's called bad game.
Bad game.
Happens. Well, I mean,
that's all I'm saying.
You got a backup. That's what.
I'm not saying you got to put out Brett Dobson numbers every game, but
Brett Dobson's been on the show.
That's right.
Zach, on the show. No, he's like, again, like sometimes you got to remember, like, this is the NLL.
Yeah.
Right. So like, it's shooters can also shoot.
Yeah, for sure.
And where the
right?
shots
and again, like, he's the kind of guy who has to have a high volume of numbers of shots in order to get into the groove and get into his little mojo and his momentum. So when they're not getting a bunch of shots early, he can't get into the groove. Still, realistically, like, the magic number in the NLL is 10. Right? You hold the team to around 10, you should win a game.
Yep.
10 so he held them to 12.
10 and 78 save percentage. 10 and 0.78 save percentage. That's what it takes to win games.
It's not terrible. I think he's fine. It's just my biggest takeaway from the game is the 1,400 point goal, with Hellier getting his 900th point, assisted by Riley O'Connor getting his 500th point, which is like just the irony of both guys hitting a milestone at such a, like, that's a momentous goal, number one. Like, that kind of brought Ottawa back into the fight, and it's 900 for Hellier and 500 for Ocon. My question to you, Toller, is what do you do with the ball? Who gets the ball? That's momentous on both sides. Who gets the ball?
You know what's funny? I was just thinking there's two options. You either cut that baby in half and make it a memory ball you cut in half, or do the old fake trick, even like when guys scored the big goal and you lost the ball and you just grab one from the thing and say, oh yeah, here's the ball, you got your 500. But it is a lot different on the same goal. But how many times did that do? Oh, you got a hat trick? We don't got a ball. Shit, just throw them one and there's your hat trick goal and you make a big thing.
Yeah.
But that doesn't happen a lot.
That's crazy.
Yeah, like Doss, like you've never done that before?
No, he's never.
Try not to, man. I can't say I haven't, but try not to. I don't know, Frick. Do you cut it? I think you cut it in half, no? What would you do?
I wouldn't. I'd give it to the guy who scored the goal.
Yeah, that's a good point. That's probably what I
do. Like me. Like, you scored, I assisted it. Like, yeah, I know a goal is an assist as good as a goal. You tell your kids, like, I get it. It's not.
No, it's not.
It's not at all.
Especially with the second assist. Was it a first assist or second assist?
First assist.
Oh, okay.
Like a skip past typical Riley O'Connor, stand there, shop, and, you know, somebody makes a millimeter of a centimeter move the wrong way, and fucking Ocon stings it right in his stick, catch and shoot. But okay, so a couple points about that game is, I know this is Jeff Teat's team. I know this is Jeff Teat's offense.
Yeah.
Riley O'Connor is the conductor. of this offense. Like, he sits there and he's pointing to Jeff on where to go, on ball, off ball. He's pointing to Connor Kernan. He's telling fucking Larson to go behind the net. He's shopping with, like, Riley O'Connor runs that offense.
You know, that's what you do though. That way, you go get him. You go make him be a one-on-one guy and let him stop shopping because he's not going to beat you one-on-one. He's not beating you one-on-one. So go get him, make him like that's his make a decision while he's moving instead of standing there pointing around. That's one thing we always like. You got,
but he's doing it like not just with the ball though. Like he's getting himself in the middle and telling Lars to go this way. Jeff's gonna go that way. Connor, you're going this way. Hellier, you're going that way. Then I'm going this way, and then they all go and do it, and it's like.
Well,
I've never seen it being so blatantly obvious that, like, again, like, that's why I started this off with, like, I'm not stupid, like, I'm dumb, I'm not stupid, like, I know this is Jeff Teat's team and Jeff Teat's offense, but, like, really, is it Riley O'Connor's?
You know, honestly, though, where I thought you were going with that, Frick, you know where I honestly thought we were going when you said that? I thought you were going, when you said Jeff Teat team, I thought you were going, is it really Callum Jones' team? He's good. He's good.
Real Jones. Good. So that was going to be my other talking point for the game.
That's where I thought you were going with that for sure. That's where I thought you were going.
He's me. Like, he's me.
Oh, buddy, and he's that deceivingly strong. He's got that Steve Hoare deceivingly strong. He puts more guys on their ass than probably almost anybody.
Great comparison. Number two, fuck, does he run the floor?
Oh.
He can run, and then his rebound Derek Jones goal, like, it's, yeah, I like, again, like, it's he looked good in junior, but I didn't, like, we coached against him. I didn't see this coming.
Oh, we tried
but
to
now
every year at Catharines. We wanted him every single year.
Now he's just like he's dominant.
Oh,
he's absolutely dominant.
Yeah, dominant. Yes, I agree.
Talk about like Callum Jones. He's leading the league in loose balls and the most caused turnovers. Like, he just, like, I'll be honest. When you guys brought him up and like, hey, we should get Callum Jones, I'm like, yeah, but
we know what we're
but
doing.
now, like,
wait, as a guy from Alberta, Frick, doubting us? Is that what I pretty much just heard? Did I pretty much just?
No,
I'm not saying that I'm doubting you, but I was like, yeah, we can, but
Peggy's a bum and you doubt us. That's the only two valid points.
Oh my God, whatever.
Holy live show! You're just carving us. Wow. So Callum Jones is bad, and you don't like Higgy. That's good work.
OTCB podcast is in the comments. Check Teat's stats when Ocon's in the lineup. He's the Teat whisper.
Oh.
Patty dropped that nugget last year on a broadcast, I believe. I don't think it was a pod. I think it was like during the game, Teat whisper. And then I think maybe the next weekend we were coaching together in Albany for Beast Athletics, and that's all I was calling him the whole weekend.
See, and the worst thing is he says that he says that, and Frick's the only guy that remember. He said last year on the show, no one else would even remember listening to Patty anyways talk. And Frick's the only guy that fucking just jams it right.
I love Patty. Patty's the best in the business.
By far, I love him.
If you're not listening to a game and listening to Patty Gregoire, and if you picking up what he's throwing down, you're not watching the game.
No, yeah, but I agree. But you're the only guy that's going to that comment.
Oh, I loved it. I think it's bang on.
Yeah.
And I've been paying more attention to it this year because I just think it's more. I think I'm watching Riley more because, like, having coached him as a kid and watching him grow up to where he is now, like, it's really nice to see and kind of makes you feel good about yourself.
But how about this, Frick? What you just said though, does hit even Riley doing that stuff, maybe touching them all bar, does that hurt the offense? Like, do you think the offense is hurting and not getting like, do you think that's any part of it or no?
No. Because it's I don't mean like he's conducting the offense just solely with the ball.
Yeah.
Like Riley is a very off-ball dominant player now, but just like when they get down there, it's just pointing out here, go here, and it's like the conductor in the choir, la, 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 right? Like it's he's doing the thing in the chorus thing. Like it's like I like it. Like it's I respect it. You know what I mean? Like I'm actually going the other way with it. Does having that comfort zone in Riley O'Connor make Jeff Teat better? Would Jeff, and again, this is ridiculous, and I'm just doing this to stir it up. Okay, I'm really just doing this to stir it up, clip it. I don't give a fuck. Is Jeff Teat as good as he is because of Riley O'Connor?
0.0 chance. 0.
I know. But it's a good topic, right? Like, but who knows? Who knows? Imagine Riley retires at the end of this year, and Jeff's numbers just go to the shit.
I'll take that bet.
I called it. Oh yeah, so what?
0.0 chance.
I know.
Riley O'Connor's has assisted on Jeff Teat's 45 out of his goals. He's got 45 points from Jeff Teat's goals. And then Jeff Teat has 31 points out of Riley Connor's goals as well.
Teat, you get 45 goals.
Hey?
Like Michael could pass the Teat, you get 45 assists.
Yeah.
That's what I'm saying.
Anybody could.
That's what I'm saying. Oh.
And then the last one here.
Not at this level and this consistency. Like, that's what I mean. Like it's not, as a guy who loves the game of lacrosse and the purest form of it, it's great to watch, man.
What's up, Kai the goalie? OCTB with another one. Does anyone get deeper in their stance than Jones, low center of gravity?
Good point. Very good point when you watch him closely. Very good.
He's like
he could teach
squatting.
I might actually call him up and we're going to do a cross-check lesson, and I'll take the money and he can just teach a cross-checking lesson, and we'll just make a fortune because he does cross-check like no other. Like, and how often do you see him getting high sticking penalties or that? You don't see it a lot.
You bring that up like a local boy, Edmonton boy, but Johnny Lintz. Lindsay made a killing just cross-checking people. And it kind of like when you bring that up, totally, of him just cross-checking people, he kind of reminds me of a way, like, obviously, I wouldn't say politely, but a better than John Lintz, but in a way of, like, they just keep smashing on people all game, all day long. Like, I just get so annoyed.
Yeah, I agree. And the thing is, I'm glad one thing before you get into this, and Frick's going to chuckle, I'm glad you didn't bring up Walters. You brought up another guy from Alberta, so I'm proud of you for saying a different name. So that's one start. But
Clark Walters not from Alberta.
I know.
He's from BC.
BC, same thing. BC, Alberta, no difference. Not Ontario. But I want, Lindsay's a different player. Lindsay's a little different player in certain ways. Like Lindsay's an exact same player, but yeah, I know what you're saying for the mentality of them bugging guys. But then the funny thing is, neither of those two are dirty lacrosse players. Those are clean.
No,
they're clean players. They're clean lacrosse players.
Yeah. Like I was listening.
Hold on, I want to touch back on Lindsay here. Do you guys have like the little? They're not like mosquitoes and they're not like flies. They're like the little gnat flies in Alberta.
Yeah.
That's what Lindsay.
Like a fruit fly.
No, but not like a fruit fly. Like they swarm like the little swarmy bugs, and like they come at you in packs, and all of a sudden they're all in your face. That's what Lindsay was.
Yeah.
He's just that little fucking annoying bug that you can't quite swipe off you, but every time you look at him, he's on your arms.
Yeah.
Right? Like I got to play. He's one of my favorite teammates of all time. I got to play with Johnny in 2012 for the Langley Thunder, and he was maybe 1 or 2 years left as a junior. And he did okay for himself after the game as well. I'll tell you that. Like he was just an absolute weapon, and you're right. Like it's anytime, and playing against him for a couple years after too. And I used to love living in the middle of the floor just to get a good solid chunk on somebody, right? Like it was easier that way for me. But it's every time you went through it, he's just giving you a shot. Like, fuck, Johnny, fuck off.
let's jump over to Rochester Nighthawks where they outlast Philadelphia Wings 16-13 in a wild back fourth comeback. Rochester flipped in the second quarter, never fully gave it up. Leaning on volume and pace, Connor Fields stuffed the stat sheet once more. 3 goals, 5 assists, while Ryan Launchbury quietly controlled the middle. Philly got a big night from Michael Sowers. But Tully, 79 shots eventually broke through. Too much pressure, too many possession. Rochester grinds out the road win. Before you guys jump in, I want to bring it over to a comment post-game. It came from Joe Rez-Terrets. Joey Rez was not really pissed off at the defense. He was more pissed off about the offense, of not getting those second money balls. And I kind of get his point on it, but again, you're giving up 79 shots. So how mad would you be, man, if you're standing on the bench and your defense just gave up 79 shots against Nicky?
Well, it's a tough situation because I kind of know all the coaches there pretty well. But the thing is, in the Rubel defense, they really force down. And when you force down that much, it does enable to get a shot away or a little bit of a pass. If you play the defense to perfection, you're laughing. But if all 5 guys are not on the same page on that defense, you're in trouble. And that's why every team used to do it like that. And now slowly every team is making a little adjustment where you're pounding the body. Because the whole thing I noticed, the only thing I always complained about was if I keep forcing you down and down on offense, when are you ever getting cross-checked? You're never getting hit. You're running away from the guy. You're making flips. You're not cross-checking. So even in Panther City, we changed it up where we whack and whack, play a little bit top side, give him a little bit underneath from the high side, but you weren't letting him go over the top, but you were whacking him and making him feel it so you wouldn't give up. I mean, you can't expect to win a game giving up 70. But again, too, look at the second shot. Look at the second possessions. Like I never looked actually when the loose balls on those guys. Got to be big numbers on the old guys.
How did you just do a game recap without mentioning the fact that fucking Michael Sowers had a hat trick in 12 minutes of gameplay?
I wanted to give it to you, Fricky. That's why.
12 minutes of gameplay. The American who doesn't really play box lacrosse nor has ever played box lacrosse.
Yeah.
Had a hat trick. And that's not 12 minutes of his gameplay. 12
Game
minutes
time.
of game time. Like that's...
Yeah. I was also watching this game from halfway in the air, man.
Oh, the Friday. But that game, Connor Fields, 13 loose balls. Ryan Smith, 7 loose balls. There's 20 right there, resets.
Yeah.
20 right there. Right there.
Go ahead, Fricky. What were you going to say?
I'm just mesmerized by Pete Dalliday and Scott Arnold on my TV. OHL Prospects Cups in Peterborough tonight. So I seen a bunch of these hooligans out for lunch when I was getting home from work today. Got home a little early, thank God. But the fact that he puts up a hat trick or 2 goals in his first 2 shots, he looks like a little water bug out there.
Yeah.
And then a couple just game notes, like my good buddy, another kid that I got to coach growing up, 150th game for Chad Tutton. And then going back to the Ottawa game, ironically enough, 150th game for Riley O'Connor as well. But did you see, like, and this was, and we hate him. I get it. I'm gonna give him a little bit of credit right now. Mark Gardonio and Chris Chico Williams both called terrible 5-minute major penalties and then brought them back to absolutely nothing. And the reason why I hate the majority of referees is because I think they're all very ego driven.
100%.
Right? Like they try and make the game about them. I understand you're the referee, you're in the game. I'm a referee as well. Okay?
Do you love yourself?
Obviously I'm not as good as these guys because I'm not in the NLL as a referee. I get it. But when I referee a game, I try and do it to where I do not get noticed. some of these guys out there, I feel like they're making calls, but oh, look at me, I'm the fucking referee of the game. The amount of crow that Chico and Marco Donio just had to eat after calling 5-minute majors and calling it back, I give them all of the respect in the world.
I would love. I agree, Frick, and I would love Garrison back in the league where he'd have to redeem himself. Thing, well, it's this one. It's this one. No goal, no goal, no goal. Like this. Oh God, no one's there to watch me dance around the friggin' fucking arena.
That's the problem, though.
Fuck, I hate him all.
Is Ian even if he got to sit there and see himself be wrong?
That's ball.
Ian wouldn't take it right off. He would not take it right off of the ball.
0.0 chance.
That's why
I fired a lot of balls. Yeah.
It's a 2. It's a 2. It's a 2. Right? Even though it's not a 2. Everybody in the world seen that. Like, what was the one that Gardonio called back? I think it was the Dawson Seed hit.
Yeah.
Right? Like the one to where he took a solid 4 steps at him. Then it was Jake Stevens. Ended up falling down.
Solid 4 steps.
That guy's a truck.
but he's a bad. Stevens was falling, and it looked like Theater killed him. But realistically, Stevens fell. Right?
Yeah.
But if that's Gary, oh no, that's still a 2. That's still a 2. A Chargers, right? Like Gardonio took it right off of the board, right in Ottawa, right off of the board.
I tell you, yeah.
Like that takes some stones, right? And again, like snaps, Chico, Mark Gardonio, snaps.
Yeah, Gardonia's been around a long time, and I think it was probably 15 years ago. I read red eye home. I don't know why I came home after a game, but I did anyways. Oh, must have been fuck. That was weird. But anyways, I came home on a red eye. I ended up sitting right beside him, and he's a good dude. Gardonia is a good dude. He gets it. And like the thing I like about him is he's not arrogant, but even when he makes a mistake, he'll come by and goes, "I missed that one, Toller. I missed that one. Sorry, but like you know what I mean? Like he can admit if he makes a mistake instead of not saying I'm never wrong. I'm a referee. Like holy God, like you do stuff wrong, boys. Just admit it. Like that's the thing. That's why Gardonia and Hilty are my 2 favorites of all time. I like a little Hilty. I like Hilty.
Josh?
Yeah, I like Hilty.
Talking about Sours there, Frick. Tino Farrow's in the chat. Hypothetically, if Philly doesn't exist anymore next season, do you think Sours would play elsewhere, or is he strictly a Philly guy?
I think he plays elsewhere, and again, like I feel like it would depend on where the team goes. All right, like I don't know much. I don't think Gardonio made the call on the floor. Either way, you have to take it off the board. I understand what you're saying, Greggy, but let's stick on Sours here. let's just hypothetically. I don't know what I'm talking about, right? But let's just pick 3 random cities out of the air, and random city number 1 is Montreal. Random city number 2 is maybe somewhere in Charlotte. Random city number 3, Nashville, let's say hypothetically, right? So if it's Montreal and I'm Michael Sours, am I going? Probably not.
Yeah.
Right? Like it's a little bit tougher of a sell. But Uncle Joe can probably sell you on going to San Diego. Or right? Like I think it depends on which one the city is. If it's one of the 2 southern cities, 100%. I think he stays. I think he worked his ass off, and for everything that I'm hearing inside that locker room, he worked his ass off to get back in time for the season. He realistically, apparently, from what I'm hearing, shouldn't have been back for a couple more weeks. Rehab quickly. Loves playing with Blaze. Loves playing with Brennan O'Neill. Loves playing with Joey. So I think that the more that team stays together, the more it's likely that he goes somewhere else. Unfortunately, I don't see it working being a Canadian market with how much like those American guys make a gross amount of money doing those camps. Like gross.
Not only that, but he graduated from Princeton and Duke, so is he I think he's probably working on Wall Street making 6 figures already. So you know what I mean? Like it comes like that happened all the time to guys. If they weren't playing in New York or somewhere there on Long Island, why am I going to go there and make? Why am I going to go there and make $20,000 on a weekend? I can make that in one day at Wall Street. Go suck rocks. You know what I mean? Like fuck. Who cares?
Yeah, that was the Kyle. Do you remember Kyle Wales?
Oh yeah,
Miller?
little lefty.
That,
More.
that was
He was a little. Yeah, he
that
was,
was
yeah.
that was Kyle Wales. Kyle Wales. He had a couple. I think it was like 4 or 5 seasons in Philly. Put up decent numbers, but it was making astronomical amounts of monies on Wall Street. He's like, what am I doing here right now? Like, what am I doing?
Yeah.
But
he wouldn't have got the $100 bill in the middle, but yeah.
No.
I know it's the NL box.
Hold on, Doss. But before we move on, fun fact about Kyle Wales, Toller, and you'll appreciate this. Our last season of Junior A lacrosse, he led the Ontario Junior A Lacrosse League in points on just assists.
Yeah, it's annoying.
He had more assists than the next player had points. Yeah. He was good. He was really good.
I take a guy that scores 40 goals over a guy that gets 85 assists all day, every day, 90 assists.
So we're talking like go ahead.
Uh-oh. Patty, I agree with this. And if you haven't listened to Coach's Call this week, go listen. Adam Mueller was on Coach's Call's podcast this week, and there's some pretty good insight with Sowers and Americans growing up and playing box lacrosse through Adam Mueller. It's one episode I highly recommend if you want to listen to how Americans are getting situated into the field. But Frick, I totally agree, man. It has to be kind of the right spot for him. Yeah. Like everyone talks about, can Philly be the team that's coming to Edmonton? I kind of hope not, because there'd be so much movement with Brendan O'Neill and Sowers. Like, they're not coming here.
No.
It'd be another holdout. It'll be on, like, we just talked to Derek Keenan, and like, go listen to that episode if you haven't. But we talked to him about the Paul Raidbowl and the 8 to 9 Nucci holdouts. Like, that's what that's going to turn into. You know what I mean?
Oh yeah. But and again, like, I get why guys like Paul Raidbowl and Nucci and why they do it, but in the same sense, like, you're not getting Brendan O'Neill to go and live in Edmonton, Alberta, Canada.
No chance.
You're not. You're not. And that's like,
I barely want to live here.
he'll live in Philadelphia. Right? Like he's
not doing
it. That's where he wants to be. So it's unfortunately you're not, like, if Vancouver you might get him to. Toronto you might get him to.
Yeah, Toronto you got possibility. It's got to be an easy.
You're not. Yeah, you're not getting them to Montreal. You're not getting them to Edmonton. You're not getting them to Calgary. You're not getting them to Sask. Right? Like, it's
no.
Well, you might have
it's got to be a major metropolis.
Yeah.
Let's jump over to Dane Dobie night. The Vancouvers grinded out 11-10 win over the Calgary Rough Knights in a tight physical battle. Special teams told the story. Vancouver went 5 for 6 on the power play, while Calgary couldn't cash it in when it mattered. Especially in overtime, when former Calgary Roughneck Curtis Dixon led the way, scoring the overtime winner. And Del Bianco was rock solid with 43 saves. Vancouver survives the late Calgary push to steal 2 points on the road.
What was the over-under in that game? 20.5? 11-10, so I won that one. I won that one,
22.5.
22, yeah. But it was a 10-5 game, man, going into the fourth quarter.
I know. Calgary.
Yeah.
I tell you, I talked to Troy this week, and we were talking about something else. But, again, I said to him, I'm like, holy shit, Walshy. Like, wow. He said 2 funny things. He's like, Walshy, he's like, I called it. I said he was going to be good. And his other line was the best. Cookie could have played in our day. He's an absolute beauty. He could have played in our day. He should have played in the 90s and 2000s. He's like, he's a best. Oh, yeah, he loves just classic. I just started giggling. I'm like, yeah, I know. Oh, yeah. It was funny.
So he must have recycled what I was saying to him the weekend before, because we were sitting down, and that's why I asked him. I go, what do you think of Cookie? And he just kind of gave you that little side shit-eating Troy grin. I go, fuck, he should be here. He should have been a 90s player. He could have sat in the room with my old man and Troy and Fusco and old man Peroni. And he's just such an old soul. But before we go way too far, like what a tribute to Dopes.
Oh,
Like that was just an absolute tribute to one of the greatest players that I've ever played with and against. His speech was like, his wife definitely wrote a speech.
oh, he had
That speech was absolutely fantastic. So Dane, I love you, but there's no way you wrote that. Like, there's no. That's either Chat GPT or his wife.
Yeah, but like you
Right?
said, though, the thing is with him is like, if you're just going strictly offensive players to play the game, like like in my opinion, he's top 15, top 20 for sure of all time. Like just point
Oh
wise,
God, yeah.
like he's that
Yeah.
good in my opinion. Well, and if you went for the shape that he's in and the way he plays, he's definitely like right up there. If you went shape wise and the way he plays, he's definitely number one.
Did you get to watch like any of their little like social clips they were putting out, or like did you get to hear the in-house video like when it went to the commercials that NLL has? And if you watch it on NLL Plus or TSN Plus, like they were giving out buckets of chicken because that's what he ate before the game.
That is
Okay.
That is.
Yeah.
I don't want to say it, but the guy could have had a DeMaurier sponsorship,
No.
right? We all know what I'm getting at right now.
Yeah.
Okay. He couldn't lift his arms over his fucking head. Can't, like, you literally, and I mean literally, can't lift like, and I promise you, I'm not chirping him because I love Dane Dobie to death. I actually texted him during the game. I'm like, Dobes, what a tribute. Like, that was amazing. The guy's a warrior. And I've said this before, and I'm going to say it one last time. The guy played in Game 6, the WLA Finals in 2012, with 2 broken bones in his fucking neck. In his neck. Like, not his hand, not his foot, his neck. And this isn't like a world championship or an NLL champ. This is a WLA provincial title in a league that, yeah, I get it, the history, and I love it. Toller loves it. Doss, you might love it. I get it. This is your neck. He could have died. He could have been paralyzed. It's absolutely ridiculous. He wore one of those little, not little, but you remember like those old school
Nerf, yeah.
the football rolls. The guy wore that, and we were all out after the game. Like, dog, like, what's with the stupid football? He's like, broken bone in my neck. What are you doing playing? Oh, well, we needed this one. You need to be able to walk. You don't need this one. Should have given it to you. But no, that guy, I love the guy. He's an absolute
Stubborn.
He's a legend. Like, he's an absolute legend. And another one that I want to talk about, the stories on the bulletin board. Did you hear, and Toller, I know you probably lived this one. So did you hear about him, what he and Bruce Codd and Shatler used to do to guys at bars? He would just go up to him, have, you were shooting the shit, blah, 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 and rip your shirt or rip your pocket off in the middle of a bar, sitting there, no shirt. That's the most hilarious thing I think I've ever heard in my life. Like, that's awesome. That's absolutely awesome.
So what do you think Tyler Pace and Tanner Cook are averaging for points this season through 5 games?
Well, Cookie's just had back-to-back 6-point games. He had a 4-point game. Pace had a 7-point game of 5. So I'm thinking they're both probably in the 6 to 7 range.
Yeah. So they're Tyler Pace is averaging to get 115 points this year. Tanner Cook is averaging to get 100 points this year. How many times do you think Calgary?
That doesn't answer the question.
That's not even real English. You're not averaging to get an amount of points. You're on
pace. Yes, on pace.
To get
yes.
a certain amount of points.
Yes.
So for
what
you,
is his?
Well,
what's his
Greg, we'd have to go back.
Like,
yeah, we'd have to go back. How many points?
Yeah.
How many points was Pace supposed to get?
How many points? 115. He's averaging 6.4 points per game right now.
There we go. That's
Yeah,
the
that's
number.
way
So I'm
better.
bang on.
5, and then Cookie's 5. But the thing is how many times since 2002, since Calgary's been a team, how many times have they had 200-point goal scorers?
Point getters.
Point getters, sorry.
How many times in the same season, or how many times in total?
In the same season.
It's what year?
Since 2002.
Oh, I'd probably say.
What? I'm gonna guess and say for sure Shooter and TK did it.
Nope.
Shooter and Dobie did it.
Shooter and Dobie
Nope.
did it.
No?
Well, yeah, no,
Nope.
Dobie wasn't a point getter. Dobie's a goal scorer.
Yeah, that's true too. Good point.
King and Pace wouldn't have done it. Dobes and Pace wouldn't have done it.
It's 1 year. 1 year.
Shattler
And it was last
and
year.
Reese Dutch. Last
It
year.
was last year. Curtis Dixon and Jesse King.
That was the first time ever?
Yeah.
First time ever they had two
Well, yeah, you got to
100-point
remember
goal
those two
scorers.
Fricker. And back in the day, we weren't playing 18 games. We were only playing 16,
No.
14, right? That's
Yeah.
one. So that right there thing demolishes that.
Yeah.
And it was a little bit meaner, but like let's go back to that. Like I was bang on with that answer.
Well, he
Bang
kind
on.
of, I'm proud of you for that, but he kind of laid it up for you for fuck's sakes, and you had to just.
Not boy, what you think I can do that math? Okay, so 115 points. They played 5 games and divided by carry the 3. And no,
I did it in my head too, and I got.
Is that why you,
got six-
Fricky, now we know why you got that
I did it in my head, so I
construction
got
job, eh?
6.38.
Yeah, I'm an idiot. I know I'm an idiot. Like, I definitely never.
'Cause you could do
once
some
in my
math.
life, but I
Yeah,
can't do
dude,
that.
maybe that's your go-to, Frick.
I cannot do math. That was a 100% guess. That's just me being. You can read the room and I can read numbers. Grammar police. Exactly, Patrick. God. Somebody's got to call him on his shit.
We can't be all perfect like you, Fricky.
I am far from perfect, my brother. I know that. Yeah, fire Sawyer. I don't care about the win at all. Fire Sawyer. I think he's an idiot. I don't like him. He's just
Before we jump into that game, we got to jump into.
so arrogant.
I don't even know how do you explain this game, but the Saskatchewan flexed their depth and pace in a 21-15 win over the Las Vegas Desert Ducks.
The easiest over ever bet in the history of sports.
Saskatchewan controlled possession, dominated the face-off dot, blew the game wide open with an 8-goal third quarter. Ryan Keenan was unstoppable with 6 goals for 12 points. Zach Mans added another 9 points of his own. Vegas got production from Mitchie Jones from episode 1, but couldn't slow the rush transition game. Too much green wave. Saskatchewan rolls on.
Willie,
Well, I was.
Willie, take those 2 first-round picks and go get a fucking goalie, please.
Or
This
some
is crazy.
defense.
No, just a goalie. Just get a goalie. Like, Con will be good in a couple years. I get it. Right? You need go get a goalie. Not Rosie, but go get a goalie. If it's Rosie, make sure he brings my license plate.
Oh, that was painful. Easiest over I've ever bet in my life. I wish I was a millionaire because I would have bet $1 million on that over. I would have bet.
Cool
Like,
bet would have went
it's-
broke, man. Jeez.
I don't get it. I don't get it.
Oh.
That team is so good offensively.
Oh, gross.
Transition wise, they're good
Nice.
enough to get by. More
What offense would you rather have, Vegas or Rochester?
Vegas.
Vegas?
I don't know if there is
Yeah.
a consistent 5-man group that I would rather have more in the league.
Kai the goalie.
Well,
I'm not
yeah,
super
that's-
busy. I can I can jump in.
Wouldn't hurt. Hey, you got a tryout
Love
contract.
that kid. Love that kid.
Age requirements.
I don't
But,
think
like,
they should
give
ask
me-
age. Rick. They shouldn't be asking age. They'll take whatever they get. Fucking so bad. Hey, let me fucking
me-
go to Northumberland. Let me go to Northumberland.
Tucker Williams, he's at school. Sign the NIL deal and let's go.
Maybe Joey Watts is getting a phone call. That's why he couldn't hop on today's pod.
Rig's already been out of there before. I don't think they're bringing the Rig back. He's already been out of there. He's already been sent home. But tell me an offensive group you'd rather have 5-man unit outside of Vegas. Honest to God. You have champions. You got probably the next best utility piece in the NLL. Donville's a high draft pick, high ceiling, low floor kind of guy. You have they're unreal. Like that offense is unreal. Like Wesley,
I would take Nanacoke, Buchanan, Smith, Bird, and McKay over those 5.
That's crazy.
You got a little bit more of everything. You got more of everything.
That's crazy. That's
what's
crazy.
your 5? Fraser, Donville. What's your 5? Fraser, Donville, Jones.
So if I'm sending my best 5 out the door, it's on the left side. It's Kluch, Potts, Jonesy.
Yeah.
On the right side, it's Fraser, Donnie.
I love the chat right now, Berkey. You got this chat buzzing.
Kai's better than Rosie.
That's gross. That's absolutely gross. Kai's 1,000,000% better than Rosie. Kai doesn't steal license plates. Actually, hold on.
Did you ever get those back?
Hold on, Kai. No. Told her. Do you understand the shitstorm this fucking license plate thing has sent my life in?
Oh man, you should hear about this.
I had to go and get a whole new car. I had to get a whole. I am now paying $1,200 a month. Like the truck is absolutely mint. Like
it's a mint truck. I saw it.
But I am paying $1,200 a month right now for a truck because I couldn't go and get this car. I had to go get a safety now because I need new license plates. And this car is a piece of pieces. But it's got like a hole in like the bottom panel of the door because it's an old piece of shit from rust. So I have to go and get it certified safety. And I pulled in and the guy doesn't even open the hood and he says no. And I look at him like, what the fuck do you mean no? I go, sign the goddamn piece of paper. Because I can't. You got a golf or like a giant sized hole for the rust in your door. Like, come on, man. Like sign the fucking piece of paper. He said no. So I have to go get a whole new car. Because somebody from Oakville stole my license plates. Like, I'm telling you, if I ever find out that it's like somebody's like doing like a ha-ha joke, I'm doing like a ha-ha, I'm going to beat the shit out of you.
All right, you guys. Mimico Trike wants to go and jump in over to Toronto. Toronto Rock.
No. We're not doing that yet. Stop me if you heard me before. Curtis Dixon, low to high in the Saddle Dome goes in every single time.
We're back on that game.
Well, I don't want to move on yet because I
thought we were on Vegas. We were on Vegas, I thought.
Yeah, good point. Sorry.
Okay, sorry. Just
I read the wrong thing.
The Toronto Rock.
All right, we go to the Rock. Who wants to go to the Rock?
Let's go to the Rock. Rock handle business on the road. Rock. The Toronto Rock handle business on the road, taking down the San Diego Seals 12-7. Toronto's defense set the tone. Nick Rose was locked with 41 saves, shutting the door after the first quarter. On the other end, C.J. Kurse led the way with 5 goals and for 6 points, breaking the game open as Rock pulled away late. San Diego had chances, shots, but Toronto's structure and goaltending controlled the night.
Face-offs matter.
Totally.
But
before we get into face-offs matter or face-offs matter or not.
Right, Joel? How many face-offs did the Rock win?
0.
And did they win the game?
No.
Face-off, nothing. Like they said,
they didn't win the game.
You should hear Derek Keenan's answer on that.
When I do what?
We asked Derek Keenan if face-offs matters, and he goes, just for you, Doss, I'll say yes.
I tell you one thing.
Oh.
I love Mark Matthews more than probably any of the guys almost in the league. But Zach Mans, if they'd ever made that trade, Zach Mans, Hilty, and CJ
Oh,
Kurst
God.
around for about. Oh, wowzy, wow, wow, wow. Not a bad left side for the next 30 years, but I'm just saying. But yeah, like I said, I love Matthews, all-time legend, Hall of Famer for sure, no doubt about it. But wow.
Before we jump into OCD's comment, did you see CJ Kurz two from lefty, three from the right? Did you see that, Tolly? Like he's shooting both hands, man, scoring.
It's called Americans. They can do that.
It's like I posted it. It's the what's the movie called now? What's the movie called? It's the semi-pro meme where they throw the first alley-oop. Foul! No, 2 fouls. Right? Like that. You're not allowed to do that. Like that's got to be. If Paul Dawson is not allowed to do what he's best at and get a ball thrown at him and block it, why is CJ Kurz allowed to shoot both hands? That's bullshit.
The thing I like about it, though, Frick, is both are cannons. They're cannons. Like,
Yeah.
it's one of those things like, what hand does he shoot? I don't really know. Like, I don't know what hand he shoots. We know, but I'm just saying, like, they're cannons. Like, that's the difference.
One of the first times I ever went down to Cornell to watch my brother, and I saw Rob Pennell.
Yeah.
That's the very first thing I ever said to my brother, and it realistically was the first thing I ever said to him the first time that I ever met him and had a conversation a couple years later. Which hand are you? Oh. And he's like, what do you mean? I go, you should play box lacrosse because you could just get to the top and one time you go right, one time you go left, one time you go right, one time you go left. And it's gross every single time. If we want to get to Patrick's comment, do I think he's going to be able to figure out this whole box lacrosse thing? I think box lacrosse and the NLL are two completely different things. I think the NLL is 100% catered to allowing the Americans and the ones that want to be good to thrive a million times more. Box lacrosse to me is in the middle of June in Iroquois Park or the Peterborough Memorial Center or Victoria Q Center or the QPA. Do I think he could play that? Not a chicken dick's chance.
Tolly, what do you think?
What do you think, Joel?
I mean, he makes so much money anyways, probably wherever he works. He probably doesn't really need to play summer ball that way anyways. But I don't know. Like, again, like it's different. Like some kids like him, they love the game. Like back in the day, it was like Kevin Finneran and Mark Millen. Like they just love lacrosse. They're just lacrosse players, and they're willing to take a beating. They're willing to do those things. And you know what I mean? I don't know what we said earlier about them, but like you know what I mean? You get hit by 6 foot long poles, the guys that are 6'5" with all jacked up. You're not being scared of box. The only thing that American get you always said is they just got nowhere to run sometimes when they get near the boards, they get a little hesitant that way. But other than that, when you get them in the open floor, like who wants to check fucking Brendan O'Neill in the open floor? How about Michael Sowers? Fucking good luck. Like fuck.
And he loves lacrosse.
Yes, exactly. That's what I'm telling you.
I don't know if it was a String King video or one of the companies that he's sponsored by. He's walking around like New York, like just hawking the ball off like random walls and like little corners and like McDonald's signs.
And again,
he loves the game of lacrosse.
Yeah, and like what you said earlier about Brendan O'Neill, if they ever went somewhere else. But the thing is, CJ Kurst, welcome to Toronto. You're getting I mean, some people don't like Dowek, some people do whatever, but Dowek treats you like fucking gold. Like you're getting friggin' hats and shirts and you're getting whatever you want. You're like and that's the thing too. Like he might not be able to go to say a different spot, but like a spot like that, you're coming in with the people they have and that way, like it makes it so much easier. And that's one thing Dowek does real well is he intertwines them. Same thing he did with Gash. Gash is living down here now, living the experience in Ontario. You know what I mean? Helping out at camps. He's got all the material that way, and they do it right that way. And like you said, I think CJ Kurst is going to be a good player, and their left side, like I said, with him and Hilty, it's going to be dynamite for a lot of years.
19 points, 26 loose balls, 6 CTOs. The kid's absolutely freak. Yeah.
How many years did Casey Powell play in the league?
I want to say at least. Well, I beat him twice in Toronto with Rochester. That was easy, and then probably about 6 or 7. I'd probably say 6 or 7.
Like he was in Anaheim the 2 years that I was there.
What year was that?
04 and 05,
Yeah, so he
05,
was
06.
Yeah, I think he was 99 to about 07, 08, I think. Well, he went Portland too. Didn't he go to Portland too?
Yeah.
To Colorado, Rochester, back to Colorado. So you went to Rochester, Anaheim for 2 years, New York for 3, Orlando, Boston, Colorado, Rochester, and back to Colorado.
How come years that?
But all just like 1 year spots.
Yes, exactly.
11. 11 years.
That's a good career. That's a good career. So that puts exactly what I'm gonna say right out the window. So we'll just move on. I see CJ having like a Casey Powell type career.
Yeah.
You know, he's absolutely lights out for the first however little bit, and then the more the physicality wears on you, like it's a hard thing to be able to get up and know you're getting beat.
Yeah, but too, Frick, Powell's had a lot of other shit on the go. Like they were the studs there in field. Like CJ Kerser's stud too. But Powell's had fucking more camps than you could shake a stick at. They were doing this. They were doing this. Like they were the men down there. Like they could run a camp, get 400 kids, pay $2,000 to fucking watch their fucking stick.
I don't think there's much difference between Casey, Ryan, and Mikey in the early 2000s over Connor, CJ, and the other one now.
I agree what you say, but the difference is this. Back then, how many Americans were that good at both compared to now, American-wise and American field? Like, look at all the American field players. Back then, who did you all know in field across Americans? You knew the Powells, Mark Millen, and Pinnell, right?
Oh, Johnny Christmas.
What?
You gotta know Johnny Christmas.
Yeah, he's no good. But anyways,
he's a 4-time All-American.
I mean, he was guys though. He wasn't like Powell's, like offensive guy. No one cares about defensive guys and middies. Say it.
Who do you? This was one of the questions that like.
Hold on. Weren't you a D midi?
No, I was long pole, bud.
Nobody cares about defensive guys.
You're
fucking LSM. You were the epitome of both.
That's why I only play Team Canada every 4 years. Take me on a free trip and let me do my thing for 4 years and sell my equipment and make $2,000 to Bob's your uncle. I loved it.
Terrible.
So who do you have money on? Who's to be the best American? Like we have Jack Hanna, CJ Kurz, Brennan O'Neill, Joey Spolina is coming in next year.
Well,
which one of those five are you
in the draft? And they're all right now. I'm taking Hanna.
Hanna for sure. But at the end of if you can go 10 years fast forward.
Vegas, I'm taking a goalie.
I got one for you. That here's another one you won't have on your bingo card, Greggy. That you're probably going to agree with.
Thanks.
The most skilled American, Jay Jalbert.
No, Jay Jalbert was a thoroughbred machine. Machine. But he did lose. Yeah. He did lose the All-Star game in Portland to Steve Toll in the running competition, and Steve Toll didn't sleep the night before, and he did lose to me. I beat him straight up.
But if you're saying
you probably tripped him.
Yeah, just like that chick.
I did trip her.
If you're saying one of the best Americans, just like his career completely cut short, but you can't leave Jay Jalbert out of the mix. He was unreal as an American D transition.
Shoot both hands.
Oh my God, he was gross.
Oh.
It's time for back-to-backs. The Rochester knock off the Buffalo Bandits, 12-9 at the Blue Cross Arena. Snapping Buffalo's rhythm, pace, execution. Rochester jumped early and never let the Bandits fully settle. Led by Thomas McConvey. Hey, I know that name.
Yeah,
7 points. Zed Williams, 3 goals. Rylan Hartley stood tall with 42 saves, answering every Buffalo Bandits push. The Bandits got a big night from Kyle Buchanan with 4 goals. The Rochester's balanced goaltending was the difference. I kind of feel in this game, Fricky, tell me if I'm wrong, but like,
look at the chat.
That's good. That's good.
Tripper.
That's good.
That is legit.
Yeah.
He tripped. Oh, fuck.
I kind of feel that like watching this game back, because I couldn't watch it live, obviously, because we're in Oshawa, but I kind of feel like it was very uncharacteristic for like Buffalo. Like this past weekend in Rochester, miscues, the connection wasn't there at all.
Well, wait, just one sec, and I'm going to give you guys credit. Start of the year, you both said Rochester was one of the top teams. I thought they'd be 5, 6, 6, 7. I'm not gonna lie. I'm gonna give you guys credit, and to answer that question, if you're coming to me, I would say this: Rochester made them do that, but Buffalo always has 1 or 2 those games a year. Always have 1 or 2 games where they whatever. And Roch is an easy spot to pay, and like you guys said, you guys called it. I don't like giving you 2 credit. But you said Roch was going to be real good, and I didn't. I was saying 5, 6 slot, and you guys were right. Doesn't matter how happen that I'm wrong, because I did win my bets this week. I wouldn't talk about that 2-0 totally. Like I said, I guaranteed it. And yeah, so I give you guys credit. You guys called it.
It's that hard for you not to give yourself credit.
I know it sucks. I just wanted to get my credit somewhere. I was like, fuck's sake, fucking fuck.
Jesus Christ! But it's you gotta put this on repeat, so I have to stop saying it. Buffalo Bandits do not care about the regular season whatsoever. They're making playoffs.
Yeah.
It's none of these games matter to any of them. Right? So if you want to read the tea leaves, the high emotion games that are outside of Buffalo, you can almost schedule them as a loss right now. Right? Because again, it's hard for a team like Buffalo, who has played so many meaningful games in the last 3 years, to reach the same level that every single team is going to reach when they play Buffalo at home.
Yeah. But
right, like every single fan base is coming in going, I'm getting to watch the back to back champions of the NLL. I'm going to boo the shit out of these guys. I'm going to bring the heat as a fan. I'm going to bring the energy. Yeah. And then the players feed off of that energy. The Buffalo guys don't give a fuck about a game in January in Rochester. Like Dane's got a garbage plate ordered, and his old lady's picking it up before he even leaves the shower. Well, they don't care about the games in Rochester. It's all about later in the season, the March games, the April games, the May games. Like, we all know that. Toller, you know that. Like, you've been there. You know how do you meet that energy as an opposing player in a building like Roch when that team is absolutely buzzing? The city's buzzing about the team. The team's buzzing.
I agree. Like,
don't care.
I mean, to win 3 in a row is unbelievable. Like, that way, it's great. But again, you got to be very careful in like when you decide to turn it up. You know what I mean? And then some things happen. You know what I mean? Something goes wrong. Someone gets injured. I mean, hopefully, it never happens. But again, the thing that just I didn't like about the game was just they were real sloppy. You know what I mean? And Rochester is very good. Sloppy. And instead of saying Buffalo was sloppy, maybe Rochester made them sloppy. You know what I mean? Like, yeah. Like Rochester D, holy fuck. Like I said, what's his name from Peterborough doesn't get any credit. And
Matt Gilray?
Yeah, like he barely get now he's starting.
If Matt Gilray is not in the talk for defensive player of the
he
year,
doesn't get anything. He didn't get it the other day. Like, it's like fucking brutal.
I wanna have a sit down chat with the people that nominate players for these awards. If Matt Gilray, as of this point, is not nominated for defensive player of the year, or at absolute least the Steve Toll Award.
Yeah.
Like he runs the middle. He runs in between the lines better than most.
Oh.
Like he's no Ryan Terefenko, who I think is probably the lead for the Steve Toll Award.
Yeah.
But Matt Gilray's got to be in the runnings for both. You want to make Steve Hoare comparisons? How about Tyler Biles? Do nothing, but do it really good.
Yeah.
He just stands there and hits everybody that comes near him.
Yeah.
And like those cross checks look like they hurt.
Yeah, he hurts you.
You got the grizzled vet and Lordy, right? Like who's still playing out of his skull? Like who are we missing here? I know we're missing a lot.
I tell you who's legit is Taylor Jensen. He is
Taylor Jensen
is real good. Real good.
Isn't your old boy from Panther City there as well?
Medeiros?
The Brampton fellow?
Yeah, he's Medeiros. Yeah. He's not getting 22 goals he got with
me.
He
was hurt though.
3 or 4. Yeah, he's changed.
Yeah, he got hurt on a run.
Yeah. He got a goal though.
Yeah. But no, Roch is Roch, right? Roch is they're gonna be a top 3 team. But again, like, you know, once the playoff comes, everything changes, and we all know Buffalo's making it. Right? We said it a couple weeks ago. Buffalo can walk into the playoffs at 8 and not give a fuck. I don't care if I'm going to Vancouver. I don't care if I'm going to Sask. I don't care if I'm going to
I don't know if Dietrich don't want that because they kind of want the home revenue, which it kind of helps too.
I'm not saying they want it, Toller.
No,
I'm just saying they don't give. They don't give. They're like they are the lacrosse equivalent of the way that everybody was talking about the Maple Leafs. Right? Just get to the playoffs, and then once the playoffs start, then the real season happens. Well, we
kicked out of the first round.
We weren't sure if the Leafs were making the playoffs. Now they're on a good run. We're positive Roch is making the playoffs. I'm positive Buffalo's making the playoffs. Talk to me when that happens if you guys want to talk about Buffalo.
It was a Seneca movement over there. Like Buffalo's had their number. 9-1 record. Just snapped that 5-game losing streak against Buffalo. Like they snapped a couple losing streak records this past weekend.
Doss.
And like it's
why Doss? What's your favorite position, Doss? Yeah.
Goalies.
Yeah. How's Hartley playing?
Hartley's
didn't start.
He didn't. No, he started in Buffalo. He didn't start in Philly.
He didn't start in Philly.
He didn't start in Philly.
Started in Buffalo.
Okay.
Yeah. Now we're gonna move into the next game, and this is one of the conversations that Frick, you and I had with Joey Watts. Oshawa Fire Wolves erupted offensively, bowling past Halifax 69 at home. Oshawa buried Halifax early with 11 goals in the first half, churning the game into a track meet filled with power plays, penalties. Ty Kurtz was unstoppable with 7 goals and 10 points. Alex Simmons dished out 7 assists. We asked Joe Watson, should have Halifax not played Warren Hill back to back?
I mean, you got to read the goalie, and I probably would have went Hutchie probably in Ottawa, I would have went probably one or the other. But you wanted to win in Ottawa, probably if you're thinking where you got more chance to win, I would have probably played Hill in Ottawa, got the W there, started Hutchie, rode him as long as I could run him, let Hill even sit for a bit and see if he could come in and save the day. That's probably what I would have done. But who knows? Like, it's a tough shot. Maybe Kersey talked to Hill, and Hill said, I can play both. I'm ready to go. And that way. But yeah, I mean, goalies are different birds off by hop, and I don't know. You got to read them, but that's probably, if I was coaching that, I would have went Hill, started Hutchie, then rode him. And Hutchie, who knows? Hutchie might have played a game, right? In his hometown, right by Peterborough. I mean, he's 40 minutes down the road. He could have been lights out.
Yeah, but he wasn't. Like when he came in, he wasn't.
It was terrible.
Right?
Yeah,
I don't think it mattered. I think the way that we were there, we felt the crowd, we felt the buzz, we felt the anxiety. Yep. The way Oshawa came out, absolutely buzzing. Warm-ups, they were buzzing, they were loud, they were vocal. Yeah. First shift, they were buzzing, banging bodies. Score second shift, and then it's just kind of like a cycle. I don't think it mattered. I think the lacrosse gods had that game already decided on who was going to win. who was going to do what and the way that it was going to go, because everything about that game inside the venue, if you even understood sports, not even lacrosse, if you understood sports, you knew the way this game was going from the minute you started to breathe the air.
Yeah.
It was a different vibe. It was everything about that was different. As soon as Oshawa went off, everybody up in our section was just waiting for Halifax to go crazy, and like we were talking about it. We hit it within the minute. Like you felt it. It was nuts. It was absolutely nuts, and you just couldn't. You can't give Oshawa enough credit. You can't give Halifax enough chirps because they played terrible.
Yeah.
They played. You come in at 2 a.m. Yes, I understand, but you got to have a little bit of emotion. And you could have ended Oshawa there. You could have ended them.
Well, the thing is too,
You just gave them life.
yeah, but the thing is too, Halifax. If Halifax doesn't go 0-2 versus Sask like the week before and lose, I mean not the week before, like lose both games to Sask. If they go 1-1 versus Sask, they're happy with the split this weekend too. But when you lose both to Sask, then you win. Now you're coming into Oshawa where you're like, fuck, we fucking lose this one. We're 1-3 in our last fucking 4 games. Like that's the difference where they were probably hoping before with the Sask that they needed a split. Now all of a sudden you come in this way and bang, now you're in trouble that way. So I don't know. I mean, like you said though, they didn't look very good, and like you said though, Oshawa needed a win, and they showed their colors finally. And I just really want to know if McMichael had the $100 still. Did someone get it?
Well, Kurt C hit me up at the post game, and he said, "Frick, yeah, I had a picnic in the middle for you tonight." So I slept in a sock. The boys went downtown Toronto, had a good night, right? A couple drinks.
That was your sock,
$100.
I heard that was your sock. I heard those were your socks.
Why are you like, you can't take my chirp? You can't. Like I literally said this exact thing, but about somebody else. And now you're just recycling my own chirp against me, and it's awful. And if you think I'm not going to call you out on that, that's crazy. Absolutely crazy. So Toller backstory, one pair of socks hit the turf in Oshawa.
Yeah.
And we had Curtsy in the pregame scrum, and everybody was asking, "Oh, so serious? Why am I so serious? I'm professional media. I have to be so serious." So I go, "Hey, Curtsy, confirm or deny that pair of socks was Dr. D. Daryl Gibson's?" And he just started to kill it. "Oh, I didn't realize that there were socks and I had it." And he says, like, you know how you can tell a guy just wants to laugh and he's trying not to look at you. I was giving him a stupid fucking look too. Like,
Dr. D,
it's like the old Heath Ledger meme, eh? Like, why so serious? Like, come on, have a little bit of fun here too, right? Like, come on.
1 point from Patty. How do you not start Hill when he gave up 2 than the last time they played? If you start Hutch, he gets shelled, and everyone's ripping at Kersey for not starting Hill. It's a fair point.
No, they're not. They're not ripping them on back-to-back games, because if you know lacrosse, every coach knows lacrosse and goalies. It's tough to play back-to-back games for goalies. How many goalies actually do it? Look around the league to see how many years they've done it. They always usually split the games.
I mean, they tried doing it in Rochester. It didn't work, right? And then they went to Hartley.
Exactly what they're thinking. Exactly. And the whole thing is this. And again, nothing. If you look like Matt Vince, you can probably play 2 games in a row. No offense to Hill at all or some of the goalies, but Matt Vince is it takes a lot, man. Those guys are in that net, like they're sweating buckets, man. Like it's a different game in there. And yeah, like you said, they do it the other way, they lose. Everyone's blaming the Kersey. They do it this way, everyone's blaming the Kersey. So it's not us. So who cares? Fuck it.
I don't think Patty's meaning everyone as in us. I think he's meaning everyone as in the dummies on the internet that are chirping Glenn Clark for not having a tough enough team.
Yeah.
Or the guys like the dumb comment takers that are gonna chirp the fact that he didn't start a goalie after having 2 goals.
Yeah.
Right? But it's you're kind of damned if you do and damned if you don't.
Yeah.
You start him and he has this game, you're an idiot because you started him on the back end of a back-to-back. you don't start him and you get shelled, you're an idiot because you didn't start him and you had 2 goals against him, right? Like it's anybody can coach from an armchair.
Yeah, for sure. And it's not like Patty to stick up for Halifax, so we all know that. So yeah, we're good.
I just one more quick stat here, and for my good buddy Dawson Nielsen, any idea the face-off numbers of those games or that game, fella?
That one was lopsided too.
Yeah,
I'm not saying, man. I'm not. By the way, I'm not. I'm not saying that.
Face-offs matter, man. Like
I'm not saying that.
In order to win a game, in the National Lacrosse League, you need a good face-off guy.
I'm not saying that face-off matter, Fricky.
No, literally. Cam, if you're listening, Cam Mancini, go back and cut it to where he uses the verbatim words. Face-offs matter. That's all.
They matter in
what do we got next?
some.
You know when face-offs matter? In the last 30 seconds when you're in a tie game or 1 goal. That's when
one face-off matters. One face-off matters. Blind
You want face-offs matter, Fricky? Game 6. Game 6 in the OJL Junior A. That face-off matters.
Move on. We're an hour and a half. Let's go. Move on.
Okay, we're gonna jump over to the most boring game. The most boring game on this past weekend. The Colorado Mammoth grind out a road win, edging the Georgia Swarm 7-5 in a low-scoring physical battle. Colorado controlled the shot volume, leaned on Dylan Ward, who was ready when Georgia pushed late. The Swarm kept it close behind Brett Dobson, timely power play goals, but couldn't find the equalizer. Not pretty, just points banked for the Mammoth. This was one of a sleepy, like, it was boring to watch. I'm not gonna lie, I did too, Frick.
It's not a game we really need to waste too much time talking about. If you went into this game thinking you're gonna get an offensive banger, then you're not educated in this game, right? Pat plays the umbrella D, so you just push him over top, underneath, over top, underneath, over top. They're gonna shoot from the outside. Georgia's not playing well outside of Brett Dobson, and if Brett Dobson doesn't hold you to 3 goals, you're in trouble.
The one bright spot, dude, on Georgia though, Fricky, has been Nolan Byrne, the rookie. He's looked pretty good so far this season.
Yeah, it's a bright spot, but it's only a bright spot because there's 4 other rookies that were overclassed them, and we all talked about them, and nobody talked about Nolan Byrne. If you watched any Whippy Junior A lacrosse games, you knew this was coming.
Yeah, unfortunately.
Toller, does this surprise you?
We get it. Yeah, we know.
Doesn't surprise you, right? It doesn't surprise you. We knew this was coming. Like, the kid's good.
Yeah.
Bottom line.
I agree.
His buddies though, they come to your rink. Don't let them sit near the glass. Don't let them. Those Ottawa guys, they're rough on the glass.
Did you see that goal though, Frick, where he cuts through the middle and just like
it's every week. It's every
through
week.
like 5 guys.
We don't need to waste time on this game. It's every week. You want to get a good goal? Go watch a Nolan Byrne highlight. Right?
Yeah.
It's every week. The game wasn't the best. You know, we can pick little ins and outs of the game, yeah, and go on for another hour and a half, but we don't need to do that. Right? Like it was a boring game. 2 great goalies. That's how it's gonna work.
Yeah.
Okay, let's jump into who's hot, who's not, sponsored by the Goalie Factory, where they don't just train goalies and they build complete athletes. From camps and elite one-on-one goalie coaching in Langley to full online goalie coaching, you can access from anywhere. Goalie Factory delivers technical excellence and athletic precision. Tully, you got the who's not this week. I got the hot.
About time.
But Fricky, who's your hot?
Well, it's obvious, right? Like he stole my socks. It's Ty Kurtz. The guy couldn't miss. He scored one of the weirdest yet nicest goals I've ever seen in my life.
Who called him out a week ago?
Right? Who did?
I did.
We all did. Yeah, you did. I know. I don't know why you would have done that. like I've said to everybody from the get-go, this Oshawa offense will be okay. They're good. Like but the thing is, Watai is, he got into the middle and worked outside, inside, outside, inside, outside, inside, outside. So I have to do to be successful. That's what he did. Ty Kurtz, you're welcome. Welcome to Frick, Who's Hot Club.
I'm going to go with a guy who's making his another appearance back onto Who's Hot, Who's Not. That's Mr. Ryan Keenan. 12 points this past weekend. Like, is he in the conversations for MVP this year?
I would say
Early
so.
No,
MVP?
because he's too quiet. No, because he's too quiet.
Because he's too
12
quiet?
points. You don't notice the fact that Ryan Keenan has to. It's a quiet 12 points. If you didn't look at the box score and you just watched the game, you wouldn't have a clue that Ryan Keenan had 12 points. All right, Toller, who you got?
Who's not?
Well, I hate to go back to him because we went to him a lot. Frick just
Then don't go to somebody new. Don't take the easy chicken shit way out. Find somebody
Lyman
new.
Kels.
Yeah, no shit. We all knew it was coming. Easy.
Who are you going with?
I'm gonna
Totally.
go that. I'm gonna
Micah
hang
Kersey?
up. I love him. Had a bad game coming back. I'm gonna go with Corey Small. Did not have a good one. I thought he was gonna have a good one, and he didn't. I would have bet him, but goosey eggs back home, back there. Not a big one. He knows I love him. St. Catherine's boy, but wasn't one of his best.
What's going on in San Diego?
Tough couple weeks for the guy though, Toller.
Oh yeah,
Yeah.
yeah. Good
Tough,
point.
tough couple weeks, bub.
Yeah, that's right too. Good point. I forgot about that when I was watching the game. Forgot about that.
Yeah. Yeah.
I had a lot of stuff on my mind too. Sorry, I forgot about that, Swallow.
Do you want to
Okay,
choose
no,
another one, Tolly?
Then I'll go to Kelsey.
Here, go back to Kelsey.
Such rhubarb.
Ricky, who's not? Who's your who's not? Pick one. I don't want to pick on Kelsey again.
Halifax defense.
Halifax defense?
Atrocious. Down 5-1 after the first quarter. 10-3 at half. Showed up entirely too late. And then we talked about it. It's the most viral clip in loose mesh history. They went half Frick.
They did. Hey, Dig.
They went half Frick.
Hey,
You're gonna grab. You have 5 defensive players on the, and this is my wholehearted reason as to why you are who's not hot, because you have 5 defensive guys on the floor, 5 offensive guys on the floor, not one punch throw.
Yeah. All I know with Frick,
You're out there to set the tone.
Frick, what would you say?
You're out there to set the tone, and obviously somebody said to you at halftime, "Go out and fucking do something."
Yeah.
You don't go half Frick. You can't go half Frick. You got to go full Frick.
But if you were in Vegas and that score was there, what were you putting money on? The old feed dog was getting TOSSED, eh? Getting tossed like it was his job. I would have bet the fucking mortgage on that one.
There was.
Patty, can you let us know the odds on that?
There was already talk in Suite 206 about Theater if he didn't get a couple points and they weren't close in the middle of the third quarter, he was going somebody and grabbing somebody. And you know who told me. So like we all seen it coming.
Yeah. Oh, I know.
I mean, when you have his whole entire friend group there on one side of the arena and then on the other side, you know it's coming.
Like there's like 45 hammerheads in 206.
Oh yeah.
All right, it's time for Mesh Money Picks, proudly presented by CoolBet. CoolBet's the #1 sports book for all box lacrosse. Whether you're looking to sprinkle a little on the money line or hitting exciting player props, or ride with Frick's picks, the Steve Toll Woozy Doozy, or the Dawson Doozy, CoolBet is your one-stop shop for all things box lacrosse betting.
You're out. You're not out. You're not reading this anymore.
I'm glad you want to take this over, Fricky.
No,
I'm glad.
Frick said to
that
change
was
their name.
awful.
Frick said to change their name, so you changed it for that.
I was joking with you. I wanted Fricky to take over and Mesh Money Picks. Patty, you know what I'm talking about.
It's not even going to be called Mesh Money Picks anymore. That's terrible too.
Oh,
minus 1,500.
Terrible. Okay, hey, fucking terrible nickname handler guy. Go pick your stupid games.
I'm gonna go simple here. I think Buffalo's gonna come back. It's an easy one pick, and
I had to jump out on the ledge on that one.
Yeah.
Look at the balls on this
100%.
guy. Whoa, big balls.
Whoa.
Coming back after a loss. Look at the cahoolies on this guy.
That doesn't even take him like +1 or -1.5 or nothing. We're gonna win.
I got to.
We're gonna win.
I think they're playing Ottawa this week, so Ottawa's been playing good so far, so I have to kind of keep it, level-headed. They've been playing better this year than they have in the past couple of years.
That was this year, the past.
Right?
Wrong.
Right?
Wrong.
I think they get
Wrong?
I don't know.
You don't think they've been playing good?
They are the exact same.
Fair point, Frick. Like, yeah, there's been coming
so
down to a lot of fourth quarters.
Tell
but again,
tell the people your other really easy pick that
you're going with the 3-time champions.
Really
Who else?
easy one.
I'm going back to last year's playoffs, taking both teams. I'm taking Sask because
how to jump out on the ledge. Oh,
fuck.
Wow. Wow. Okay, got
legit.
Fricky, how do you like that -200 bet you did the other day?
No, the what?
Do you like the -200 still?
The other day, or like in week 1?
I guess week 1, yes.
And it was -170 when I bet it, and it was week 1. Nobody knew anything about anybody. Week 1. This is week 7, and you're taking the 2 teams that made the NLL championship game last year.
Yeah, an easy win. Yep. An easy win. It's called Dawson Doozy for a reason.
Well,
I got 50 to lose. I'm hedging. I'm gonna fade that bet, and I'm gonna take whoever Buffalo is playing and whoever
Ottawa.
Sask is playing. Yeah, I'm taking Ottawa. And who else?
Who's Sask playing?
And Oshawa.
Taking Ottawa and Oshawa.
Oh.
You're taking the double O?
Well, all I know is
who are you taking? Who are you taking, Fricky?
I'm gonna bet it on the side. Go, Toller.
Well, Toller's woozy doozies after going 2-0 last week, like I predicted.
Speedy Stevie picks.
Like I told you, all I was going to do. I guaranteed the win. I told you the over-unders, and I didn't even know what the over-unders are. So what do you do when you win like that easy? You go right back to it. So if you want another guaranteed win, you go Rochester under. What is it at, Doss?
I think that one's at 22.5.
Yep. And then you're going Oshawa Sask over. Guaranteed.
Over 20.5.
There you go.
Like, it's tiresome when you guarantee it every week. So, like, if you guarantee it every week and you don't win every week,
I didn't guarantee
one time you did.
I know I didn't guarantee the
one time you do it. Every single time you've done this.
Last
guarantee.
I only guarantee.
Guarantee, double G,
and I did it.
Guarantee.
If I say double G.
J-O double B.
I did.
Guarantee.
I got the win.
Every time.
I got
every
the
time
win.
You do it.
I won people money. I guaranteed it and I got it. I'm triple G in this one.
Now, I bet
Did
you
win last week? Did you win last week?
Toronto, Rochester's over under 24.5.
Yeah, that's under all day.
If you want to look at it, yes, I did win because I bet all of our pick games on the money line and we went 7-1. So I won a lot last weekend, actually. Thank you very much.
Nice Oshawa pick, eh?
But you can't guarantee it every week. Like
I didn't guarantee the first 4 weeks. I'll have to go back and ask Cam to find.
Yeah.
Okay.
We should put a clip together of all your guarantees and how none of them have gone through. Not one.
Berkey, how about that Rochester pick that you did on Lax Tilly?
Oh, it wasn't bad. Did anybody else have that, or was that just me?
That's just us.
I guaranteed that, didn't I?
You did guarantee that.
You can't steal my guarantee.
And
Guarantee.
Who's Frick
and
picking?
how about that?
Who's Frick?
And huh?
Who's Frick picking?
Who's Frick? Who are you picking?
Vancouver -1.5.
Over.
So, well, let me double check because I don't remember. But I wrote it down. So that
San
counts.
Diego.
San Diego.
No, that's easy. Yeah. We're going Calgary +1.5
Ooh.
Over Georgia.
over Georgia. And we're going
Over
Colorado +1.5 over Halifax.
Halley.
And that doesn't mean that they have to win. That just means they can't lose by 2.
Yeah.
So, but in all fairness, I only took the plus ones because it's better. It's a better payout.
Yeah.
But if I was being dead ass, I'm in our lax chili. I'm taking Calgary to win the game, and I'm taking Colorado to win the game.
Colorado over Halifax.
Yes. Oh God, yes.
I mean, what are we at now? 18-4 on Lax Tilly.
18-4 overall. 7-1 last weekend. I got my buddy goes. To
We
me,
would have
he
went
goes-
6-2, but I switched it to Oshawa.
My still laughing at everybody behind us. Like this pool's not even really close. Like we're up by 5 points. I think like that's crazy. But again, like people that know me understand this. A buddy of mine goes to me like, "Fuck, you guys got to be killing it. Like you got to be making so much money. Like you barely lose any games." You understand if I actually bet these games, we would be losing, right?
Yeah. That's a good call.
Like the
Guaranteed.
reason why we're winning this is because I'm not putting real like grown up dollars down. We're putting grown up dollars down, then we wouldn't winning anything, and we get smashed.
Yep.
So we're in first place with 18 points, 18-4 record, and then Adam Levy and Off the Cross podcast is 15-7.
That's pretty good for those guys, though.
Not bad. Adam Levy doing it by himself though. 15-7. Not bad.
Doss, so McMichael knows this guy. A new guy wants to, and he's going to sponsor, and he's going to be a good guy, and McMichael knows him. And I'm going to read you what he wrote because he's legit. He's like, "Let's go with who's ripping and who's dipping." Brought to you by Akasasni Duty Free, your reliable source for all your nicotine needs. Give them a call. Order your upper and lower upper deckers right to your front door. Old school dippers, they have everything you need. Hit them up at 613-932-2888 for order. Just cheer out Loose Mesh. You get a special deal. McMichael gets a special delivery anytime he wants. Suppliers of Zins, Zolts, Pablo's, White Fox. They got it all there, Phillips. And the guy, Tom Smart, he's a beauty. Absolute, been around since. Go ahead, McMichael. Yeah.
I don't like those new like fancy things. Like I just like plain old school straight. Like I'm scared. So do they have school? Like that's all I need. If they have school, I'll like send me
If he doesn't have it, he'll find it. He is one of the nicest guys around lacrosse. Been around forever. Gives back.
Is that the big fella?
Yeah, he's awesome. He's got this. Yeah.
So he's the one that told me to ask you about the Tyler Sunday John Grant story.
Oh yeah. He was around the whole time. Oh yeah. He's
that guy is legit.
Yeah, he is legit.
But jump in the DMs. I'll send you my address. You can send me a care package. Like I'm fine with it. I like them.
I like
Good
him.
times.
That's what he
Good
said.
times.
Yeah.
I'm gonna bring up questions before we get into Steve Toll, just so we get some of these away. Last one from OTCB. Are we getting concerned with Vancouver's even strength settled offense, averaging only three
No.
even 5-on-5 strength goals per game, last in the league?
No, Patrick. You know how complex and systematical Kurt's offense is. Takes time. It takes everybody being on the exact same page every single time. You can't just step into it and be absolutely fine.
Totally.
Yeah, I'm not worried about Vancouver. They got a little, like Frick said, of the Buffalo thing going. Like I think they're a made playoff team, and they have so many guys been in the Western lacrosse playoffs, that every playoffs, played the big games from Calgary and on. I'm not worried about those guys. They'll figure it out. They just haven't figured it out as fast as you want. And again, it could be like I don't want to hog the ball. I don't want to be unselfish. You know what I mean? It's that they got to find that happy medium, and once they find it, and they got the best goal in the game right now. So I think they're fine.
You know what's funny about this clip though is when we had the OTCB, Patty and Teddy, and we asked them by week 6, what would be one of the question marks that people will have.
Yeah, you're right.
And one of them was Vancouver's offense.
Yeah. Time.
Fricky, what goalie is out there realistically?
None. There isn't any.
None?
There's none.
For
You
Vegas?
have to go and get an established goaltender. You have to go and get Brett Dobson. You have to go and get any Zach Higgins. You have to go and get Deacon Knott. You have to go and get an established goaltender, which is why I said you have to drastically overpay for it.
Yeah, and the thing is now is everyone realized what they have in Las Vegas. So what are they going to say? Oh, here's a goalie. So now you guys are real good. Instead of just being good with your offense, here's a goalie so you can stop the ball. And now you can win 20-5 instead of losing 20-5. You know what I mean? That's what I say.
Last question is, what's going on with San Diego?
They're not good.
I agree.
They're not. They're not well. They're not well constructed.
How about this?
Their
How
team
about
is-
this one, Frick? How about this? A lot of change offensively and defensively almost every year. Offensive guys are coming and
every
going.
year.
Every year.
Every year.
No thing.
Every year.
No chemistry.
They're not good.
That's what I'm asking. Who do you trade for and what's the package?
You don't have. No one's giving up a starter. No one's giving up maybe a back.
You're telling me right now, if you call Arlotta and say I'm giving you 2 first-round picks in 26 and 27, you give me Brett Dobson. He's not doing it. 100% chance. 100%. You're telling me if you call Mr. Day, you have to drastically overpay for a goaltender.
Oh, guy, yeah.
You have to. You're telling me.
I don't even know if it's
Day,
enough.
You call.
I agree.
That's.
I don't even know it's
Dobson,
enough.
I would trade that.
Okay.
Goalie is going
All
to be
right,
around
all
for the
right.
next 20 years. 0.0 chance I make that trade. 0.00 chance I make that trade.
You make what? For 2 firsts?
Because George is really good right now with him.
Well, if I'm Arlotta and if I'm going to sell the team, yeah, I'm selling. I trade it because who cares?
So you move Lyle because Halifax doesn't look very good right now. So you're moving. They're going to drastically overpay for Lyle, 100%.
Yeah.
So you're getting at bare minimum 2 first-round picks from Halifax for Lyle, and then you get another 2 and a young piece.
You're not trading
from
a
Vegas.
franchise goalie when goalies run the show. You're not trading a guy that's that. If Dauber's 35, maybe I make the deal. The 0.00 chance any GM makes that deal. 0.
All right,
I don't think 2 firsts is enough, Rick.
Not even close.
I don't think so.
Not even.
Okay. Because those 2 guys aren't generational players and the 2 best drafts that we've ever had. Anyways, move on. What's next?
Stevie, you got a story for us?
Well, the story, this is not a bad one. Frick might know. I don't know if Doss knows this one. So back in the day, it was New Orleans. We were there for a PLPA meeting. And we played a little game called Spoons. And one of the guys didn't know it, Johnny Gallant. And for you guys that don't know, Spoons is where you put the
God, there's no way you're going to tell this.
So we literally,
Shut up and let him fucking tell it.
Yeah. So I was literally the guy that was going against Gallant for that story, for the game. And so what happens is he puts it in his mouth and I bend down like this on the ground and he hits me over the head and I'm playing the role like, it hurts so much. It hurts so much. So then the first couple, Johnny bends down. Dave Suckamore takes the spoon. Boom. Just off that. He's like, shit. He's like that. So he does it again to me, puts it in his mouth. Johnny Glant's trying to get harder. Next thing you know, his lips are bleeding. He hits me. I drop down like it really kills. Suckamore again from downtown. He puts his head, boom, splits him wide open. New Orleans hospital. Buddy, it was blood everywhere. 20 guys crushed, just dying laughing, just fucking laughing. He's like, how come you hit it so hard till I can't hit you? You're not cut open. I said, I got a fat head. I got a big head. So he tries it one more time, hits me. I go down like this. Well, doesn't Willie have ketchup in me? Pass it to me. I go, I'm bleeding. Trying to get the ketchup like that. We go, one more time for you. Honestly, I thought Suckamore killed him. He hit him so hard, he dropped to the ground, cut him wide more, 8 stitches, That night in the hospital, Suckamore and Glant in the hospital all night. Like in New Orleans on Mardi Gras. Bad timing. Bad timing.
So that's assault, brother.
Buddy, how don't you know that game, though? How don't you know? Oh. Doss, do you know Spoons?
Yes.
Oh, you do know? I didn't think you did know,
Yeah.
but I know Spoons know.
Everybody
I knew.
knows.
Well, not everybody.
Everybody.
I thought you were gonna tell the other version of Spoons.
No.
Get your mind
I'll tell you that one off air.
Oh,
Frick,
so-
you probably know about that one.
We're good. We're good.
I'll tell you that one off air.
We're good. Hey, do you want the most ridiculous stat of the week? You ready for this, Tyler?
Okay.
Yes.
Have you seen the order for the WLA draft tomorrow night?
Oh, stupid.
No, what's going on?
Okay, so the first pick, Nanaimo. Second pick, Nanaimo. Third pick, Nanaimo. Fourth pick,
Don't say it.
Nanaimo.
No, Maple Ridge.
No, Nanaimo. We're gonna switch it up with 5, and that's Langley. And then just to get ridiculously crazy, 6, 7, and 8, we're just gonna give to Nanaimo.
Are you serious?
Every single draft pick except for 1, and the Langley Thunder have that other draft pick.
Who did they what happened?
I don't know. I have no idea. I'm assuming something to do with Chase Fraser.
Wow. Is it good
But
draft?
it doesn't matter. Nobody's going. The travel alone from the Lower Mainland over to the island. It's in it. Either you have to live there, and there's minimal amount of work,
Oh, okay.
and you just you can't do it. So no mainland players ever play there. That's why it's Victoria, because you get paid and you live like a millionaire or bust.
And you play in front of fans that are crazy.
And chicks hate the Shamrocks, I heard.
1997 Man Cup, toll time.
Alrighty, boys.
97.
It was the Niagara Falls Gamblers were rolling in there. The Gamblers.
Yeah, I know. My dad played for the Red that year.
Alrighty, boys. Let's get out of here. It's been almost 2 hours. I think we've been on here long enough. Everyone's probably gone to bed. I appreciate you guys coming on. Totally, I'll see you in.
Oh, okay.
What's that?
Because it's 11 o'clock our time and 9 o'clock your time. You're pretty tired, Doss?
No, I'm not tired, man. I can go all night. 24 hours straight.
4:45, 12. Out the door at 5:15. I don't want to hear it anymore.
Good. Now you
I
know
don't
what
wanna hear
to do. Good. Fine. Good.
You'll probably be out of bed by noon.
Tomorrow.
Totally, I'll see you in a couple days here. You're coming out for the Edmonton game.
Yeah, coming
Fricky?
out. See Jordan and the boys. Yeah. See all the boys. Yeah.
You enjoy Connecticut? Is that where you're going this weekend?
What tournament?
No idea.
Box, obviously.
U.S.
Yeah.
Box LA, I think
Yeah.
it is.
Canadians,
US
Americans,
box.
you coaching.
Reffin.
Reffing.
Look at you big. Oh, fuck, I would love fucking what I give you. Oh.
Buddy. 50 bucks American a game. 20 games. Straight cash, homie.
How fast with you reffing and me coaching would I get tossed?
Oh, we wouldn't even start the game. That's how you leave right away.
I tell you. Water bottle tossed. Oh, yeah.
Crazy.
All right.
Crazy.
Have fun.
Michael
Hey,
Corvallis, I'm not sure who you're getting that number from, but it's not true. There's way more than that. The lower bowl's like 10,000 fans, so there's way more.
It doesn't matter. I got 0 for a lot in relevant comments. So, 0 for a lot.
Alrighty, boys. I'll talk to you guys in a bit.
Oh my God, do I need to become a ref? Yeah, let's get
See
off
you.
this thing. Yes. Fuck, look at it.
Ian, talk